Hello everyone. I have today with me here the faculty of Narmada College of Management, and they will be talking with us today. Good afternoon, ma'am. Kindly introduce yourself, and then we can start with the question.
Yeah, good afternoon, Sakal. I'm Dr. Chetna Makwana. I had done my BBA with finance specialization and MBA finance specialization from South Gujarat University. I had completed my PhD from SP University in behavioral finance. I had done my faculty development program from IIM Ahmedabad, and I joined this institute before 13 years as a faculty for finance subject.
Okay, ma'am. The first question I would like to ask is, what are the key factors that keep you connected with the education sector?
One basic element which I consider to be a teacher is passionate about learning and teaching process, which I feel that is basic fundamental thing in me, which is most suitable for this profession. Second thing, this profession give me the platform where I can have feeling of nurturing and developing student, and that is the basic thing which drive me to this profession.
Yes, ma'am. In your experience, what can an inbound student gain from studying here in your institute?
Yeah, our students, if I talk about this locality, most important thing which they are gaining from this institute is being a small. As an institute, we can focus on our students on one-to-one basis. We can mentor them individually. We can develop individual capacity by focusing on each and every parameter of individual students, which may not be possible if we are large as compared to other institutes. Second thing, being in such a locality where you can say industry hub, students are gaining the advantage of on the job training. They are having live projects very frequently, which may not be possible at other B schools.
How does the academics or the curriculum of your institute ensure the best practice of the industry?
Yeah, when we are talking about curriculum, it is abide by the university. So we are following the same syllabus which our university is offering. But apart from that, we shape or we design our process of teaching and learning in such a way which will enlarge their understanding of the management practices, which will enhance their knowledge in terms of you can say good practices among the good B schools, for example, case study, presentation, workshops, seminars. So we are regularly in this kind of practices, which will not give only the curriculum kind of learning, but we try to build them or we try to make them ready. That is the industry ready through different practices.
Yes, ma'am. Any insights into how your institute could be more welcoming to students of different races or different economic backgrounds?
Yeah, as we completed 2 decades at this place, and we are pioneer in the South Gujarat University as a self-finance institute in management graduation. Since day one, if we notice, we have students all around the Gujarat, and not only Gujarat, but we have students from some rural areas and semi-urban areas near to Bharuch, which who are deprived of good schooling even, and we are trying to consider them each equally, not only in terms of just philosophically, but in practice. So we try to mentor them, we try to develop them, we try to take care of their personal things in terms of their psychological development, their interpersonal relationship, etc., so that we can make them comfortable in terms of real equality rather than just on paper.
Yes, ma'am. What do you think your roles and responsibilities as an associate professor are to the institute and the students?
Yeah, being a B school professor, naturally we are more concerned about how we can make them industry ready. So that's the first and prime responsibility, that how we can make them industry ready, which is acceptable by the industry in terms of being a professional. So I will try to build them not only professionally or professionalism, but building a conceptual foundation on which they can build a big empire of management world, and they may be industry ready not only in terms of degree or knowledge, but in terms of adaptability, in terms of attitude, in terms of behavior. So that's my role, that how I can develop in them professionalism in terms of self responsibility, organizational ownership. So how I can develop attitude like this kind of in them, that is the biggest need as a role.
Yes, ma'am. So, what do you think should be your institute's top priority over the next 10 years?
Yeah, we are having our strategic plan or strategic moves in terms of strengthening our industry institute linkage, and for that we are planning to have a management consultancy program, management development program for industry, etc., and through which we can you can say strengthen our relationship with industry, which will be beneficial to our students in terms of good jobs, better job, more number of jobs, etc.
Okay, ma'am. So, when you first came to Narmada College of Management, what was your vision for the institute, and has it evolved over time? And how far along implementing that vision are you?
Yeah, definitely. When I joined this institute before 13 14 years, at that time I was like, I'm employee and teacher of this institute, but now I can consider this is my institute, and our institute has also have some vision and mission and some strategic plan in terms of overall societal contribution. So how I can be part of that, that is the basic concern at present. And naturally our institutes also evolved over a period of the time in 20 years in terms of imparting education, imparting being different from others in the south zone specifically, and even Gujarat also. Being a self-finance institute, if we compare ourselves with other institute, we can definitely say we are far better than other, even though we are such a small organization in terms of quality education rather than only numbers and etc.
So, ma'am, what would you like people to know about your institute that they may not already know, and what are your institute's greatest strengths?
Yeah, our institute greatest strength is, as I said earlier also, it's a small. First and biggest strength in terms of how we can impart quality education, which may not be possible otherwise. Second thing, we are very much strong in terms of academia, in terms of faculty profile, that is in terms of real infrastructure of education institution, in terms of leadership or vision of our leader. That is what the basic thing which may not be available. So I would like people know that what we actually mean by quality education, and we don't require to go in bigger cities for this kind of thing. We can have at our own place.
Yes, ma'am. So, any suggestions you would like to give to the current youth and the aspiring students?
Of course, we have seen last 2-3 years, we are seeing that there is the wave that or some pessimism about the MBA program or overall kind of market for MBA, etc. But it is not the correct thing. Where people are making mistake is choosing the institute. So they should be very much careful about choosing not only the career that is MBA or something else, but at the same time, if they choose the right institute, they will be better in terms of positioning in market as compared to other.
Yes, ma'am. So, lastly, I would like to ask you that how do you tend to establish a healthy relation and environment in your institute?
Yeah, as my sir has also highlighted, we have very good environment in terms of relationship, in terms of culture at our institute. That is really healthy. Even no student even required to take a permission before entering into director's office. That's a one sign you can say of our institute, which is friendly environment. Second thing, we are always at a front side in terms of any kind of social projects, any kind of social movements in our locality. That is, and we are also encouraging the sensitivity of students in terms of social awareness, in terms of being a social sensitive to their societies as a youngsters, as a you can say good citizen of a country. So how we can imbibe this kind of quality, and through that we can directly or indirectly addressing, or you can say playing our role to the society.
So, ma'am, thank you for the interview. It was great talking to you.
Yeah, thank you, Saka.